Yo, it's Duff for the Cloud Chaser TV, man. We back up in this thing again, you dig? Hey, man, we got a special guest online. Salute, brother. We appreciate you joining our platform. Can you introduce yourself and let them know how they can follow you?
Peace. My name is K-Born Rivers. I got a nonprofit organization called I Am My Community Inc. And I'm on all platforms under that I Am My Community Inc. INC. On Gmail, YouTube, Facebook, everything.
Absolutely. Okay, let's go, man. So we're gonna go on a history lesson. Like far as
Yeah.
you're from Bronx River, correct?
Nah. I'm from the Bronx, man. South
Bronx,
Bronx.
South Bronx. Okay, South Bronx. So growing up in like South Bronx, um, I can think you got a relay in the background or something is on in the
Yeah.
background.
Wait
I
up.
can hear it.
It's off? Are you
Yeah,
still here?
it's off.
Okay.
Okay, so like going into the Bronx, man, South Bronx, home of hip hop. So you was around during that time, right? The birth of hip hop, correct?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I come from hip hop from the beginning, man. When I'm talking about when they first came out, they was playing Trans-Europe Express. You went to the party and they played Trans-Europe Express at least 200 times all day. Either that or they just threw on Good Times. That's the only two records they had the whole party. And, brothers was out breaking and we start from the beginning. Before you can even get down, you had to carry records. And the next thing you know, you had to be there backing up the crowd. Brothers used to pick you up because you was the little dude and spin you around, you clearing the crowd with you. You think about that now, like, wait a minute, brother was using me to clear the crowd, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But, so you had to go through all that before you could even think about getting down. We was hip hop for real, so it wasn't just about, somebody DJing. Hip hop, had all the elements, break dancing, DJing, rapping, everything, graffiti, 52ing. It was a whole element of it, the way you dress, the way you speak, everything.
No doubt. Like back then, did they have like some sort of fee like to attend these type of events at at the park or whatever?
Oh, now the park was free, man.
Free.
Everybody just came to the jams. The jams were free. Then people used to have little house parties, but then most of those ended up, looking like they was free too, because you knew everybody. Yo, let me in, let him in. Yo, I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? It was tight back then. So even if it was a little dollar party, $2, average brother got in free. But in the parks, it was free. And then there was so many of them, especially with us in the Bronx, man. Like it's a party on this block. It may be two parties right across the street from each other. So the crowd will run over here, and this dude will throw on some music, the right record, and everybody will run over there. So it was like real, it was going on out here in the boogie.
No doubt, no doubt. So like going into the late '80s, is that when you started to rap, or was you always rapping, doing the break dancing?
Nah, I was boogieing, you know what I'm saying? I was boogieing and breaking at that time. I wasn't really into rapping that much, you know what I'm saying? I used to hear it and be a part of it, listen to it a lot. And I like, Curtis Blow and all them brothers, but Spoonie G was my favorite rapper at the time. The Cold Crush Brothers was a favorite group, but I wasn't really into the rapping part of it, until after, I was being a whole bunch of group homes, and I've been to every DFY they ever made and shit. So by being in there, just expressing myself and then getting proper knowledge of self and just having so much on the mind and so little to do. So I started putting a lot of that expression in the way I was feeling and, the pain and the trauma and all that as a kid and putting that on paper. So when I came out of the youth home, like in 84, 85, that's when I was like, getting into the rap.
Gotcha. So then you get into the rap. Like, when did you get your first deal?
Well, we started like, me and my boy, my partner, rest in peace, L.A. Brew, we started battling for real. Like we was at all the battles, the real joints like you see on TV when they was battling the Disco Fever and all that. We won them contests. The Devil's Nest and everywhere else they had a contest. Me and my partner went there and we tore it up. And then we went there one day and DJ Starchild, rest in peace, he introduced us to Brucey B. Then Brucey B ended up bringing us to the rooftop and introduced us to Teddy Riley and Gusto them. And from there, things just started going right. Then we the first group that Teddy Riley ever had, So we made rap's new generation. And then for me, going through all the trials and tribulations I was going through, like I said, always in group homes and always here, I ended up getting locked up. And then when I ended up getting locked up, the brother just went on and said, he ain't the rap's new generation, he the new Jack Swing. So the brother just stole our whole flow, our whole style, and he just kept on running with it,
So you do believe that he took that from y'all, and you know, while you was incarcerated, just ran with it. So you do believe that Teddy
Now
Riley
it
did
ain't
that?
no, it's not believe. I mean, that's actual 100% fact. You know what I'm saying? He'll tell you that self. I mean, where did you come from? You ain't never had no, we the new rap's new generation. You know what I'm saying? We got the new generation. And all of a
Yeah,
sudden, it's a new Jack Swing. Come on, man. That's just a little too much coincidence. And you the producer that produced us. You know,
yeah, that's right. That's right. You
yeah.
100% right. So now, like, so the record come out before you got incarcerated,
Yeah. Now the record was out for a while. You know what I'm saying? We had a good little 2 years running. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying? We went everywhere. We was number 1 in the UK for about almost 18 months. Then Lisa came out and knocked us off of that. But we did real good. We did a lot of shows, traveled around. Even to today, 30 some years later, I still do shows. Off the same record. You know, so it's still rocking. I still hear it on the radio. I got a new record out now called What's Peace. And that's just promoting peace, and how you should be able to walk down the street without having to worry about somebody harming or shooting or attacking you. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to walk down the street in peace. So that's basically breaking that, speaking about that. And that's What's Peace, WHAT_Z, PEACE, And then I got a record out also right now, a song out with all the Jungle Brothers. I know you remember Sammy B, the
Yeah.
Jungle Brothers. Yeah. So Sammy B got the Bush Camp, the mixtape. So I'm on that joint. I got a record out called Begging for Dollars. Begging for a dollar, which is basically that go on everywhere around the world. People tired of that, man. Everywhere you go, somebody begging for a dollar. You can't sit down. You done gave one dude a dollar, next dude asked for a dollar, females for a dollar. Next thing you know, you ain't got enough money to buy what you want to buy.
Right. Right. That's true. That's true. So
Yeah.
like now you come home, you was incarcerated, now you come home. So
Yeah.
did you go jump back right back into music, or how was it for you? Like what was
Nah,
it?
I was doing a little something here and there with people, but I wasn't into music then, man. I came back out. I was into hustling and doing a whole bunch of other things, man. I had a barbershop at the time. I had a game room at the time, a studio. As soon as I came out, so I wasn't really into the rapping at that time. I wish I
No,
should have been into, but just wasn't.
no, I understand. And going into like going into the 90s, right? Like you said that you was into hustling, and
Yeah,
it was a situation where I was looking it up when it came to OG Mack. He's from your area?
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Me and him knew each other before we moved over there. Like we come from 170. So by the time I moved up there with my family, but in 1978, and his family came up by like 1980. But we already knew each other, went to school, slept in the same bed and all that together. Me, him, Uno, Aunt, all of us, June, Beach Nut, all of us, you know what I'm saying?
No, I got you. I got you. I got you. So what type of like when they had this situation, like did you have to go to jail behind it, like when they had you in like the paperwork or whatever?
Nah. I didn't have to go to jail behind that. You know what I'm saying? I just went to the one court dates and we cleared that up amongst us, among men, It's a men's situation among men, police ain't got nothing to do with that.
Facts.
And I never went to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't put my name in none of that. That's the people
Police.
no, not even the police. The people on the outside who assuming this and assuming that, and those are the people who put my name into it. You know what I'm saying? But there wasn't no truth to that. Well, the day I went there and sat in court, ain't nobody came out there and said I did nothing besides the prosecutor.
Got you. Got you. No, I appreciate that clearing that up for me.
Yeah,
And
because that, I was surprised when people told me, I'm like, why I'm on that tree? So they figured that if they put me on there, that everybody gonna come out there and say, oh yeah, him, just gonna, but it didn't go like that.
I got you. I got you. So like moving forward,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like during that time, like I know you knew Brazy K when he was a kid too. Did you know Brazy K growing up?
Yeah, that's my boy right there, man. Yeah. Him and
Yeah.
Melly and them, man. Them dudes, they was like on our block is like a man territory, man. It ain't no room for no kids. They never had no opportunities. They don't bring out, we never had a program over there. We never had a community center. These things that you see in other areas, we never had. Only thing we had was a park called Cabbage Patch Park that had a whole bunch of syringes and crack pipes in there, that wasn't even suitable for anybody to go in, even for adults. So they spent a lot of their time in their building in the gate, in the courtyard, and And when you went in there, man, them little dudes was off the hook. Him, Booski, Melly, Maine, you know what I'm saying? So I used to keep them out of trouble by building with them and keep them like, yo, man, y'all brothers just go to school. Don't get in no trouble, don't get in no gang, don't try to hustle with nobody. Just go to school, you know, and I'll buy all y'all brothers the sneakers, all the new sneakers out. And you know, that happened for a while, they went with it. And the next thing you know, I turned around, I don't know who the hell, how the hell, these brothers in the gang. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So like let me go back. Like I want to go back a bit. Like so when you was entering hip hop, I seen on another interview you was talking about like the 5% Nation and how, you know what I'm saying, it was inside of hip hop. Like was you the first one? Like the first one to really bring it into hip hop?
Nah, I can't say I was like the first one. You know, a couple other brothers was like dropping some signs too, but not really like, you know, identifying themselves. Like me and Rock came out identifying ourselves. You know what I'm saying? The Supreme team was out. Just Ice was out too. You know, Just was always out. You know, he came out as the guard from the beginning. So, you know, we had a couple of brothers out that was representing who they was and kicking facts, man, you know. And if you listen to the records that we was making back in the days, everybody had brothers put out a whole album. All the album sale, it was good. Everybody loved every song. Nobody got shot in none of the lyrics. Nobody got killed in none of the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? But there was hardcore lyrics, man.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? There was hardcore lyrics. You listening to KRS-One, you listen to Rakim whole album. You be like, man, that was a classic. But nobody got killed. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we was promoting. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start promoting them things and you start making songs behind them things, you know what I'm saying? Them things you start talking them things into life, man. And, you know, and I take it from with the Biggie situation, with the Tupac situation, and a whole bunch of other brothers who with the, yo, man, I'm gonna die before this. I'm gonna die before I turn this age. And then you actually die before that age.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, you know, it's like it's almost like a chant of some sort, right? At that point, man, when you put it on record.
Yeah, you know, on record, and so you know you manifesting it too, man. Because one of my best friends, I got him on my arm, Kaheem. Rest in peace. He's one of my best friends, man. You know what I'm saying? And he used to always say that. And me and him used to get in arguments behind that. He's like, yo, man, I ain't gonna live to be 25. I was like, yo, why you keep saying that, man? Yeah. You know, he used to get on my nerve just for him to keep on saying it. And then he didn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, you know? So sometimes you gotta, you know, you pray on things that happen.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
And also, like, you know, I've been hearing a lot of brothers saying that too with this new style of rapping with the what they call that? That the brothers doing all the records where they talking about the actual things happening, then they going and killing each other and all that.
Oh, drill rap?
Yeah, the drill rap and all that. I heard like a lot of that be having like a lot of symbols and all that in there, man. I know whatever it is, man, it's bad, man. You know, I like the dudes, I like the rapping, but I just don't like the fact that brothers is actually going out there and killing each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's cool at all, you know? Not over no song, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this ain't about no bread. This ain't about, you know.
And did you have a relationship with Larry Davis?
Oh, man, Larry's my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew Larry, man, but, you know, Larry was his own dude, man. You know, Larry was running around wilding out. And we was younger than Larry, so I know a couple of good places we had, man. You know, we used to be going in all the studio, we doing our thing. You go back there next week, they like, Larry came. You're like, oh, man, all the equipment gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to go find somebody, or we got to find him to find out, yo, man, what studio, man, we could go to. You know, this good, man. You ain't going to come in. God damn.
It was like that.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, Larry. Yeah, like he was trying to open up all Crazy Eddie's, his own DJ store or something, electronic shop. You know? But you know, brothers like that, you know, was like in the community and in the hood, you know, they good. We don't know what they doing. But you know, the other brothers, you know, the brothers like that probably was hell. You know what I'm saying? Hell on heels on them. But on us being young kids, you know, we ain't feel the effect of Larry Davis. You know what I'm saying? Besides seeing him in there, yo, what up, Larry, and all that, you know. He wasn't running down on us and shit.
I got you. But he was running down on people.
Oh, he was running down. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he was running down for real. You know what I'm saying? You know, older dudes and all that, he was running down. You know, like I said, a couple of dudes who we used to go to their house and they had all equipment and all this. We go back like, man, all equipment gone. You know what I'm saying? We got to find him. Yo, man, what's going on? You know, his family always was doing music and always up in the projects too. So, you know, that's always was good. You know, with us, like I said, for a lot of other brothers, you know, they ain't got the same story I got on them. You know.
Yeah. And did you like you had a relationship with Mac Drummer and like you know with the whole Bloods thing coming to 183rd? Did you see like you seen it happen with your own eyes, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mac John was my boy, man. You know what I'm saying? For when he came up, you know, with Breezy and all them. So you already know that's a connection. Because I already got Breezy, he in the building with me every day. You know what I'm saying? I was going with Shorty, live on the first floor. He lived right upstairs. So every day coming in and out, him and Melly, them, they going to come to my house. You know what I'm saying? So I seen them. So when Cuz came up, you know, that was good to build with him. And, you know, plus he was a little older, a little deeper. You know what I'm saying? So could build a little better relationship. They had my boy Essay that was up there with them too. So they had, you know, they came with some official crew.
Gotcha. So
Yeah,
did you see like 183rd like change a bit like when that when that whole blood wave came to 183rd?
yeah, you know, of course, man. You know, the whole New York changed because at the, you know, at a certain point in New York, you know, everybody was like, ain't nobody gonna be in no gang. You know, you still on? Yeah,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like in New York was like, you know, everybody when NWA them was doing that, they was doing that driving by. Everybody in New York considered that corny. You know, everybody like, yo, man, brothers out here doing all that, man, get out of here. They ain't never come to New York. I ain't gonna never be doing none of that. I ain't never, you could never catch me in a gang. You can never, you know, New York was always about posses and crews and cliques. You know what I'm saying? Basically, some of the cliques and crews was just as large as gangs, you know what I'm saying? But New York never was on that gang tip like that. So to actually see a gang coming, well, yeah, it was different for everybody.
I got you. So you know Puppet Loco?
Oh, man, hell yeah, I know Pup, man. Yeah, that was my boy. Me and Pup, man, I love Pup, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Me and Pup was doing a record the day that Puppet got killed, man. You know what I'm saying? I brought him to the studio with my man Al, right down the block from here on Webster, and right across the street from the 52nd Precinct. And we all was up in there. My boy them had a group called Bald Heads and Dreads. And I brought Pup down there. It was crazy. Me and Pup did a track together. We was almost, they was like, man, this shit is crazy, man. They was calling all type of people. They wanted us to do an album together. It was outrageous. Puppet left to come back to go to 183rd to go meet somebody. But I kept telling him, won't you just stay here and tell the kid to come and take a cab and come over here, you know what I'm saying, and hook up with us. But he kept on, yo, man, now I'm gonna go back to the block, K, I'm gonna go back to the block. And my instinct's like, man, listen, man, let's just finish this track, man, because I didn't want the other guy's my brother too, you know, I deal with him too, but I didn't want him on that track. And the people didn't want him on that track either. They wanted me and Pup because of two different styles, you know what I'm saying? But Pup was determined to go get him. So he left. I said, I'm gonna stay. Because I knew if me and him went back to the block, we ain't coming back. So I said, yo, I'm gonna stay. So that means I know you're gonna come back and get me. Pup was going for about I say like an hour. It only take him like 15 minutes to go get him and back. He going for like an hour. So now the kids in the house telling me, you know, all the cell phones and all that wasn't out like they is now. You know, everybody, you know, it wasn't jumping like that. So so the kids telling me, yo, man, where your man at? I said, I'm gonna go get him, man. I'll be back. So I'm tight at him, like, man, I gotta go get this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a little kid. So I get in the cab now, come all the way to the block. I see all the commotion out there. I get to the corner, man. Pup dead on the corner, man.
Wow.
I was hurt, man. You know what I'm saying? Went right there, looked down. He still was out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Right by the phone booth, man, on the corner. Oh, man, that was a hurtful day, man, you know? Then we did a big tournament for him. You know what I'm saying? His moms came from Colorado. You know, sad to see, you know what I'm saying? But it was a blessing for her to see that people out here was holding him down. And but it was a sad day, man. You know?
Gotcha.
And then the way it went down, you know, even with the dude that was accused of it, like, you couldn't really, you know what I'm saying? It was like wrong place, wrong time, wrong guy, you know what I'm saying? Right guy, but just guilty by association, but actually wasn't the one, but, you know, dude more scared of him than him. And damn, man. So, kill Pup.
Gotcha.
You know, yeah, but Pup was, you know, he ain't had no, and Pup and that dude was talking earlier, so they didn't have no beef. You know what I'm saying? Whatever thing that they did have, that was over. Homeboy went to jail and all that, you know. But I think he turned himself in. But he living on the block, you know what I'm saying? He turned himself in. But it was a sad day, man, you know what I'm saying? Sad day. Real sad day. R.I.P. to Puck, man.
No doubt, man. So like so now like you know, moving into the, you know, what we got going on now, man, like far as the world and you know, you coming from the 5% nation, like you could be able to enlighten us a little bit more on like far as like the politics goes, like are we like when it comes to Black Lives Matter, do you support that?
You know, I support Hawk. You know what I'm saying? I support Big Hawk, Hawk Newsom. That's my boy, you know what I'm saying? And I know Hawk will come out and his heart is there and Hawk gonna fight, man. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be everywhere. But as far as like the whole movement and all that, you know, I'm not really too fond of it because I'm a person that, you know, if you take on that big name like that, then when Lil Tito or Lil Harry gets shot on the block, then I should see you there as a representative of your program. You taking saying that you're going to be representing all black people in the United States. And I mean, when any black person gets shot, from Texas to Manhattan, from LA to Queens, you know what I'm saying, to Washington, D.C., a representative should be there representing your program because your program is saying, you know, Black Lives Matter. So you're taking on a bigger scale of people, you know?
Yeah. So how do you feel about like when it comes to a movement like that or any movement that's similar, like the person that's in charge, like the head person at top not being black and, you know, like a movement being called Black Lives Matter, you know what I mean?
Well, you know, me like this, I feel like this, man, you know, I'm not, if you going with that and got to go, I feel like somebody got to be black because you're not going to go to the head of the Latin community and you're going to see a African dude come out. It just don't go like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I go with any program. When you go to the head of the Jewish community and you go in there, you ain't going to see a Muslim dude come out. You're going to see a Jewish dude come out. You know what I'm saying? Because he the one that know his people better than anybody else going to know because he is the people. You know what I'm saying? That's like I said, you know, I really don't get into much with Black Lives. I know what Hawk do, and I represent with him when he come out. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like the whole movement, I really don't know like that much about it. As far as I really don't get into it that much. You know, yeah, it's like you go, you know, if you're gonna take that, you got to go look at Nan. You know what I'm saying? You got Al Sharpton out here. Mm-hmm. I'm 52 years old, born and raised in the Bronx. I have never seen Al Sharpton a day in my life. I have never physically seen him. But he's running around saving the whole, he's supposed to be the freedom fighter and the civil rights fighter since the 60s. So I ain't see the brother, you know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of people coming out and like my man say, Boo Villain, he always say, you got black and then you got black. So some people is black and then you got black people. You know what I'm saying? And that's where it go at. And sometimes when the black people come out, in order for us to make things black and make things right, we got to wean out some of the black people. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them is causing a lot of trial and tribulations and confusion also. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the way down to the Al Sharpton, another guy, you know, he caused a lot of confusion too.
Are you familiar with Candace Owens?
Yes.
So how do you feel about her? You think she's there to cause confusion?
I think the sister has a serious mental problem. That's one. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I feel like her self-esteem ain't there. She feel that she'll get accepted more if she don't accept herself. You know what I'm saying? She's not accepting herself as a proud black queen. So her first enemy is the black people. You know, instead of she coming out and it's like, I'm gonna take it to the George Floyd situation. She coming out talking about all the things that happened in the past, but she's justifying for what the police did at the present. You know what I'm saying? Because the police don't know that he had all that in his urine and he had this in his blood and all that. They knew that after he was dead, and they did an autopsy on him.
Right.
That's afterwards. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like they ran up on him and scanned him and all of these things came up on him. No, this was a dead man that now they trying to justify why he dead. So now they going in, oh yeah, well he was on this and he had this in his system and he got locked up 35 years ago. And what happened tonight is what we here to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And she one of the ones that get the story twisted up because oh yeah, he got arrested in this. He ain't no hero. It's not about him being a hero. It's about him being a human being that got murdered. by the police, regardless of what he did 10 years ago. If they felt he was that bad 10 years ago, then he should have been in jail for that. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all should have punished him for that. Don't kill him now and then try to justify all the things he had. You know, and they got a system of doing that right now. You know, somebody will get, an innocent person to get killed in the street. And before you hear the story, the media already got, oh, he got arrested in 1982. He was selling drugs over here. He did this. Before you even find out why, you know what I'm saying? What happened to him? Right. So a lot of times by the time you get to the story, you don't even really want to hear the story because you already judged them from all his past arrests. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that should not be included, man. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna fight for stuff, we need to fight for a lot of things. Things like that should not happen. Talk about the crime and what happened. Don't talk about his past or how many felonies he had. That's irrelevant for a man getting cold-blooded killed, you know? So it's a whole bunch of things, man. You know, our people got to start knowing politics. We can't change nothing if we don't know politics, man. You know, they set us up. We come outside and they tell us that, oh, yeah, you got to go to the president. The president this. You got people arguing with the president. You got the black people arguing with the governor. You got the black people arguing with the mayor. The president, the mayor, nor the governor don't make no laws. None. So why are you arguing with them? And meanwhile, you argue with them, Congress is sitting back making all the laws. Congress changing all the laws. Congress is killing us, man. And nobody is voting inside them elections because we so focused on what Donald Trump is doing, what Como or what your government is doing, or you so focused on what your mayor is doing. And them dudes can't help you, man. All of them dudes got to go to Congress, just like when we waiting for a law to change, they sitting there waiting for it to change too. They don't have juice like that. We got to hit Congress, man. You know, we all got to start knowing the law, man. We got to stop thinking that the president going to help. Say you need some help in Lincoln Park, something going on there. You talking to Donald Trump. Donald Trump don't know nothing about Lincoln Park, man. You got to go to your local elected congressman, your local elected senator, your local elected assemblyman. You got to go to them. You got to know them. You got to put the pressure on them. And these dudes ain't getting no pressure, and they not doing nothing. They sitting back and, yeah, the president this, the president that, and we falling for it, man. No, we got to make them do their job. You know what I'm saying? Those the ones that decide that everything that's happening to our kids, why we on WIC, why you doing this, how much housing, how much everything, they judge that. The councilman right there, he got all the money. The assemblyman right there, he got the space, you know, and then the congressman is changing the laws. And we not touching none of them. We whining about the president, the mayor, and the governor. We got to know who changing the laws, man, who holding the money. And we got to get them out of there if they're not doing it or spending the money on our community and helping our people, man. And it's a pattern of that. They're not helping the elderly. They're not helping the youth. You go to any community right now, and I guarantee you walk around any black community, before you even think about finding a community center, you be done past 72 liquor stores.
That's a fact.
Wine stores, liquor stores. It's so bad that even the 7-Eleven selling liquor, the Rite Aid got wine in it, the supermarket got liquor, the bar sell liquor, and in the daytime, nighttime, the store sell liquor. Everybody's selling liquor.
Yeah, and even with what's going on with the pandemic, they, you know, everything was being closed down. Like alcohol was considered, you know, what was it? Yeah, it was
essential. Yeah. Your brothers was going, Now how crazy is that, man?
It's crazy.
How crazy is that? The place where you go to eat at is not essential business, but a liquor store is essential business. You know, and that's only in our communities. Because when you go to the Caucasian communities, they don't have liquor stores. They have wine and spirit shops. Wine and spirit shops. So the same thing. It looked like a liquor store to me.
Yeah.
But the name of it ain't a liquor store. That's going to bring your whole area down. We got a liquor store. It ain't got no name or nothing. It just say liquor store.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need a name. I don't need a name. What's the name of this liquor store?
Liquor store.
Yeah.
Well, they put an A. Put A liquor store.
Yeah,
B,
that's it.
A liquor store.
The address, whatever the address is, 2272 liquor store. Yeah, that's it, man. You know, these dudes are so bad, man. You got elected officials up here in New York City that as soon as they come out their office, they got to climb over 7, 8 homeless people. You feel me?
Yeah.
So how you gonna clean up the city and you can't even clean up your backyard?
Right.
You know, and these dudes is trying to get elected to higher positions and like nip it in the bud, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to shut them down now, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't go. Imagine we sit here and watch them go to another position. What they doing to us now? You know?
Yeah. Let me ask you something. Like now, you do got people that's considered on front line. You familiar with my son, Tamika
Yeah, yeah,
Mallory?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I seen that you had posted. It was a video that was going around with Hassan Campbell, and he was basically
yeah.
talking about how my son and Tamika Mallory are handling themselves. With what's going on. How do you feel about his comments? You agree in agreement with him, or
Well, I saw him, man. You know, some of his things be good. Some of his contents be good. You know what I'm saying? On that one right there, it was pretty. It was pretty accurate on that one. You know what I'm saying? I got into a little thing with him because something else. You know what I'm saying? That he had posted that was kind of concerning, his personal thing, and his kids and all that. I thought that he put too much business out there, then came out there and still was doing the same thing. So I hit him up on that.
yeah?
I don't want to put that out there because that's personal shit.
No, I got you.
We get involved. We from the Bronx, so we ain't got to put that worldwide. But so that's why I had got out there. But my son be out doing his thing too. But my thing is, like I said with everybody, if you're not at all the killers, or at least the majority of the ones that's happening in your area, then when it's time to take the big stand, and you taking the big stand, you should be inviting the people that's really out there taking the big stand. You know what I'm saying? You should let the people know, like, yo, I'll be out here occasionally, but these the people right here that really be rolling.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like me coming to your block and I know that, all right, cool, I'm a member, but they go to the big OG over there. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes, give brothers credit for what they is. And these brothers, and you making a pattern of it, and people start seeing things like that. You start to look, you start looking a little watered down. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for, all the organizations that's out there. You cannot be everywhere when something happens, but you damn sure can be at certain things, especially the things that happen in your community and on your block, And I tell people that a lot, and that goes from gang members to drug dealers to politicians. If you go on the average person block, they won't even know that they're the person that they are when they're on another block. You feel me? Like, all right. What I'm saying is that you go downtown and everybody be like, yo, that dude's the activist. And yo, that dude right there, yo, he be the activist. But you go around his block, they be like, oh, that's Tito. You ain't doing no act. You ain't doing nothing over here doing that.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But you gang banging when the brother over there, the toughest gang banger in your community. But when you go around his block, everybody like, yo, what up, man? Yo, what up, Tito? You like, yo, nigga, you ain't representing our gang over here? Oh, nah, man, come on, man. You gonna do what you do it everywhere. That's me. Wherever I go, I'm me. I'm myself, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be one person over here and then I'm be over here. Now I'm be the same person everywhere I go.
Gotcha. Oh, dope. And let me see. Did we talk about Third Pound Records?
Oh man, Third Pound.
Yeah.
3PG. Yeah, man. Puck was down with that too. You know what I'm saying? We got EM Black. He be making the music. We got Ed. You know what I'm saying? We got Thorough. We got a lot of brothers, man. We got Big Arch, rest in peace. 3PG is, that's all of us put together, man. Just that Third Pound love. And it don't mean that you on the outside of 183rd. You all, brothers is just 183rd. And we all put that together, man. And it's a beautiful thing, man. And 183rd stretch out so much, man, that you can't go really nowhere if brother ain't from 183rd. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it got crazy, man. And it's like, and it goes back to, like I said, that we never was really had no opportunity over here. You could go to any jail and you may not know nobody. And you be like, what's the word? And I guarantee you hear about 40 people, 183rd. Brothers are saying it in Spanish, Chinese, everything, but you know what's going to hear 183rd. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you have no opportunity and they not provide no job training, no job skills, no nothing, majority of kids end up where? Incarcerated, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like a revolving door that you done seen that happen from our elderly to the next age down to us, to the ones that was underneath us, to the next ones. Now it's going to the other two generations. Like, hold on, the buck got to stop here, man. So you know what I'm saying? If you got to sacrifice yourself, then that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you got to stop. Enough is enough, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely,
Yeah,
man. So, hey, we want to salute Brazy K, salute the Wrong Count East podcast, man. Y'all go follow him up right now, sub up. If you ain't already in tune, at Wrong Kind East Podcast. You anything you want to leave them with? I know you was talking about your up and coming projects earlier, but anything you want to leave them with?
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's, wait a minute. Yeah, man. You know, we got to fight for the youth, man. You know, we seeing them out there, and we ignoring a lot of them. You know, and a lot of people is like actually scared of the youth. You know what I'm saying? But we got to build that bridge back. Because if we standing here and if we not teaching them nothing, and we scared to talk to them, the police ain't doing no talking to them. The police is straight killing them. So we're going to stand here and we're not going to do nothing, and we're not going to press our local politicians to start get some programs and open up stuff for these kids, man. Then we're going to be, they're going to be getting killed, and then we're going to be going outside, marching and all that, putting our lives on the line. So we can nip all that in the blood. We can nip that in the bud, and we ain't got to go out there and march. We ain't got to go out there and loot. We ain't got to do none of that. All we got to do is get on the people that's in charge, man, and make them start doing the things that they supposed to be doing for the youth and for the elderly and for everybody else in the community. And if they not doing it, then vote them out of here. Don't let them tell you to vote about worry about Donald Trump. No, don't worry about Donald Trump. Worry about the dude that's elected right around your block. Let's vote him out first. And then we worry about the other dudes, you know, the bigger fish to fry. But let's get the local dudes out of our community, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get all of them out of there. If they not fighting, we all, you know, the majority of our kids right now got degrees, bachelor degrees and all type of degrees. Let's build one of them to be the next politician coming up. But we got to start taking ownership of our community, man. We really do. You know what I'm saying? We can't depend on the police, because when the police come, the police is shooting first, man. And it's sad to say, but that's actually what they was doing. And that's actually what they are doing. And it came to a point where me, myself, like I said, I used to get in so much trial and tribulation in the street that when I used to get in fights with the police, I should just take it as, all right, I deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm giving it out, it's karma. It came back around to me. And I really thought like this, you know, in this foolish way. And then I seen other people that, you know, they was out in the street, and they was getting fight with the police too, and they felt like that. And we was accepting this. But then I started sitting back and seeing old ladies getting beat up. Innocent people that I know don't get in no trouble. And I'm like, yo, trying to vouch. I'm like, yo, homie, yo, nah, man, that dude be chilling, man. Yo, mind your business. And I, like, what you mean, mind my business, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you bugging out, man. Let that dude go, man. Babies, you know, it just started getting outrageous. I see that, yo, nah, it's not the people that's out here that felt like, oh, my hand deserved that. Nah, nobody deserved to be getting beat up by somebody that took an oath and took a job and put their hand or whatever, and they get paid to protect you, and they get paid your taxpayer money. They're not supposed to be putting their hands on you. You know what I'm saying? At all. They get trained to go about it a better way. And even for myself, I had to learn that. And even all the beat downs that I got in the middle of that police, I didn't deserve it either. And we're going to put it like that, because that's not their job. Their job is not to discipline me. You know what I'm saying? Your job is to bring me and let the law handle whatever they got to do. Not for you to physically put your hands on nobody, regardless, you know what I'm saying? Unless I'm putting my hands on you. So yeah, man, we need everybody to come out, man. We need everybody to start getting on your local politicians, man. Start making them get these things for these kids, man. If we don't want the kids to be killed, and we don't want the kids gang banging on each other and all that, we got to find them different ways out, man. You know, we can't take a rag from them. We can't take a gun from them, or we can't take no drugs from them, or we can't take this from them and not put nothing back in their hand to replace them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know, a lot of the OGs, man, we got to start stepping up too. A lot of the OGs are sending the young brothers in the wrong direction, man. And see, you couldn't do that back in the days, man, because you be penalized, man. And I don't know who's making all these rules with everybody, with all the gangs, because they sitting back now, and who's the OG?
Right.
Who's the OGs of any of this, man? Back in the days, you knew who the OGs was, you know what I'm saying? When I was out in the street, like, who's the OGs that brothers could go to? Like, yo, homie, you know what I'm saying? Tell these brothers to chill out, man. And who's the OGs that keep leading these brothers in the wrong direction? Because if somebody lead you in the wrong direction, that's not no OG, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between you going out there and you got to defend yourself, and you going out there and you get in a gang bang situation, that you just going out there and killing people, or you just going out there and shooting people, or you just going out there and harming and hurting people in the community. You know what I'm saying? Because every gang started with the same cause. I don't care what gang you in. Every gang started with the same cause, and that cause was to protect our community. Every gang started with that in common. Yo, man, we're going to start a gang to protect our community. So now that you in control, you're doing the same thing that the people did, you know what I'm saying, was doing for you to start your gang. And what you think people are going to do? You think people are going to keep on sitting back and allowing you to tear down the community and allowing you to harm people? No. People are going to start and get their gang.
Yeah.
And they're going to come out here, it's going to be some vigilantes.
Yeah.
That's how that goes. That's how that go.
And keep going.
Yeah, it keep going. How you think the Black Panthers came out? You just ain't gonna be running around the baddest dude in town. Believe me, it's somebody badder than you. But they just on chill mode right now. Until they get the green light, like, yo, you know what? These dudes think they too bad. And then there's somebody badder than him. You know what I'm saying? you know, brothers got to wake up, man. And then in all reality, when you go to jail doing 40 years and you're only 21, 22 years old, you're going to really be feeling like a rotten apple. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. No, I completely understand that.
That's right, man. You know, we got to protect our community, man. It ain't no gang that started and didn't say that they didn't come out to protect their community, man. That's your first oath. We came to protect the community. So why is A-okay for everybody to tear down the community? For everybody to shoot down the community? Like, what gangs is these? You feel me?
Yeah, we definitely need to, so. And then, like, let me ask you a question, though, before you get about here. So, like, the people who would say that, like, you know, we spoke on the Black Lives Matter movement and stuff like that, but they say that they idea to be, we need to fix home. We shouldn't be blaming the police. We should be blaming ourselves because of the black on black crime. Like what do you say to people who think like that?
I feel like, you know, it's not opportunities out here, man. You think that, you know, if these little kids, if brothers had jobs, and the same thing that the Caucasian have, you had the same ability. You don't see them doing that because they got these things that we don't have. They're not teaching our kids these things, man. So that's not no excuse for them to be out here acting like no savage and killing each other. But at the same token, we got to start providing for them. We got to start providing for them, man. We got to get on our local politicians. And the same thing that they got in the rich area in Beverly Hills and they got in Riverdale, I want to see that in my community too. If you got a program over there teaching them how to play soccer, I want one over here to know how to play soccer. No, they only play basketball. We're going to play soccer over here too. Oh, they teaching them how to play tennis over there. We want a tennis court over here too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all having spelling bees over here, but we want to have a spelling bee over here too. Don't separate the kids. Keep the kids on the same level everywhere. You know? What is peace? Peace means please educate all children equally.
Say that one more time for what do?
Please educate all children equally. Peace. Yeah, equally. That's it. Give them the same knowledge, man. Some could absorb more than others, but it's still laid out on the same table. You know what I'm saying? Stop separating the kids, man. And the black on black crime got to stop. You know, brothers ain't stepping up. You figure, look at they're in Chicago with all the killing. I could have sworn that Obama got his big office and all that out there. He got his organization out there. What is he doing? They
got a 20% conviction rate on murder.
What is he doing? What is he doing? See, he shouldn't be focused on the murder. He shouldn't be focused on the murder and rape. He should go out there and say, I'm Obama. I got this big school, this all business. Who need a job? If I find out you down or doing any shooting, you run around here and doing that, you ain't got to get out the gang, but you can't bring the drama. Because you can't go back to your block if you get out the gang. Your whole block may be in the gang, but that don't mean that you got to be running around here shooting and killing people because you in the gang. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You can bring some positive things to the gang. Be the positive dude in the gang. Drop some jewels. Because if your jewels is that powerful and you doing all this, all the other brothers may follow you and be like, you know what? Yo, this brother getting us jobs. He doing all this. You know what I'm saying? We still in the gang, but we ain't gang banging. We earning. We learning. We doing this, but we still in the gang. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we all got to go down a negative path, man. So brothers got to not be afraid to be who you are. And, you know, come on speaking who you are, man. You ain't got to do everything somebody else do because you may be the dude that actually have the ability to get all of us out of here. But we would never know that you the dude if you being a big follower and following us. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you still be with us, but at the same token, we want to hear what you know. We want to hear that from you, man. You know, brothers get around and hang out. It's brothers that you know for 20 years you hung out with, and y'all don't even know what y'all good at. Because every time you get and hang out, y'all hang out and talk about a whole bunch of foolishness. Yo, we going to the basketball game? Yo, we going to go eat? Yo, what's up with them girls, man? Hey, yo, what's up with this? What's up with that? And then one day somebody said, yo, man, hey, yo, somebody was over here painting a big mural. You be like, who? Your man that you be with every day. Man, that dude don't know how to paint. You crazy? Yo, that dude was like this, man. And you be with him every day. But and then, you know what I'm saying? But that's not the conversation y'all having.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to start doing, man. We got to start getting in. We got to start building with each other. We got to start all the Nikes and all that. We got to throw all that away, man. It's not that we boycotting Nike. It's that we got to come up with a uniform. We can't be walking around here with our pants off our ass and think that you're gonna get the same job as somebody that walked in here with a $300 Armani suit on and got his hair combed up and he's looking like he want a job. And you walking in here with your pants off and talking about, yo, equal this. Not equal, it's equal, but equally get up out of here and come here equally dressed like this, man. You know, people like, oh, it ain't in the outfit. You can dress however you want to dress. Well, you keep dressing like that. Even back in the days, and you look through Harlem and all that, even the drug addicts and all that, the people that was dependent on drugs and all that, wore 3-piece suits, man.
Yeah.
All the drug dealers wore 3-piece suits, man. You know, what they say, you look like something, you feel like something. Then you become something. You know what I'm saying? You walking around feeling all down and then you feeling all slopey. That's all gonna come out in your actions. You know, that energy gonna come out, man. You feeling good, you smelling good, you looking good, you know you got your little bop going on. All that's just naturally coming because you're feeling good. You know, we gotta learn how to make ourselves feel good without thinking that every time we want to feel good, we gotta go down and buy a Gucci suit. We gotta go spend our money with people that don't like us at all. That actually tell us, my clothes is not for you. And you still got it on.
Yep.
You still got it on, man. Like, we're part of the, you know, come on, man. It's like a lot of things that we got to get our head and we got to think about, man, you know. And we got to change, man. We got to change now. We got to unify. We got to get together. We got to start supporting each other. Stop hating on each other, man. But we'll find a reason to hate on somebody for anything. You open up a restaurant right now. Brothers tell me you got a restaurant. Hey, yo, man, no brother got the good chicken down there. I'm going to say some shit like, oh, word? My grandmother never liked his grandmother. What that got to do with your chicken spot?
Yeah.
But I'm going to have an excuse not to go there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody else going to be like, nah, man, yo, word up. Man, he thought he was all that in junior high school. You know, everybody go, you know, instead of being
how
like,
they
yo,
reason.
Man,
yeah.
Yeah, come on, man, let's go down there and support that, brother. But at the same token, you saying that, and they not buying up from you, they complain every day about how nasty the Chinese restaurant is, but every time you see them, they got 4 chicken wings and fried rice in their hand.
Yeah, or how overcooked the fried chicken at Popeyes is and shit.
But you there every day. Every week you still spending there. But you can't get over my grandmother and your grandmother didn't like each other to come and spend no money with me.
Right.
But me and you was cool as hell until I bought this barbershop, or until I bought this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? And then none of us will come and support each other, right? But as soon as you close, your restaurant get closed down, you come back to the block, you go right back with the same people, man, that didn't support you. That watch your business go all the way back till you be back with them.
Yep.
And you back with them.
Man, I ain't think of it like that, but it's true.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really catch on to it. And bro's like, yeah, and they bragging about it. You my man used to have a shop. Yeah, he used to have a shop, and they bragging about you more than you used to have it, but you don't really bring it up that much because you know you damn lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man used to have. Yeah, he had this, he had that. Yeah, those are brothers that was playing for your downfall.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They say, what's the worst snake? A snake of your own kind, man. You know? Some of them across the street, some of them in your family, some of them lay in the bed with you every day. You sleep with these people, and these people got nothing but hate and envy on you. They don't want to see you come up. You got a girl, your girl got a man, whatever, one of the females out there got a man, and you doing events, or you doing something that person can't never come. They always got an excuse, oh, you know, I couldn't make it, but they could go to their friend's block party, they could go to that. That's somebody that's not on your team, man. They're not on your team. You know what I'm saying? At all, you know?
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah, man. Yo, you know, it was a pleasure building with y'all, man, you know? Anytime, man, y'all want to build, man, you know, it's good, man. You know, and hopefully we all get together. I got to give a big shout out to my boy Scott LaRock Jr., too. He doing big things out here, man, you know, and trying to keep the connection going. You know, big shout out to my son, too. He out here trying to do his thing, too. But we all just got to get together, man, and build and put our Bronx thing together, man, you know, and really start doing what we doing and not allow the bigger names to come in between them. We don't need Al Sharpton. We don't need none of them dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to let them dudes go. Them dudes already been out here for 50 years. Ain't nothing changed. So why we going to ride underneath that wave? If we the dudes that's coming out and we the ones who got the problem and we think that it should be changed, then we should be the ones leading the fight and we should be the ones leading the change because we know these dudes was accepting it. Al Sharpton didn't have no problem with none of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So why should you lead the pack now? You know what I'm saying? Like for what? You know, we need different leaders like that. If we get smoky out here and get real smoky, what Al Sharpton gonna do? He gonna start preaching? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? You know, and you don't know what's gonna happen. You talking about police killing people. We don't need no leaders. We need real leaders, man. You know, brothers got to stop sugarcoating things, man, and stop. Oh yeah, for the lights, camera, and accent, and for the paycheck, and come out and be serious, boy. And if we going serious and we going to do what we got to do, you don't know where this may lead at. I don't want Al Sharpton to lead me into it.
Well, he
no
already
disrespect
had,
to him.
No disrespect to him, but he ain't had opportunity and chance for like many years. So you know what I mean. It's time for. It's just like, you know, I don't have an issue with Democrats, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not a Republican. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, though, I do want people to be conscious of that. The Republicans, we didn't ever put them in office. Like, we don't really vote for them, so they don't really owe us shit, right? But people who do is the ones we put in office, which is the Democrats. So, like, they need to start, you know what I'm saying, doing what they need to do for us, you know, as we move forward.
Yeah, you know what we got to get off too? As black people, we got to get off that two-party system too.
Mm-hmm.
They got us programmed to that. Oh, it's Democrat or Republican. You ain't got to vote no Democrat or Republican. You got to vote for the person that you feel going to do the right thing. Yep. That's it. You can make the Green Party never win because nobody don't vote on them. Because you feel that, you know, all them parties, the working parties, they never win because they're not even in the race. Because as soon as people go there, you program by the people that ain't doing nothing for you to go there and pick out of two people that's doing nothing for you. Or you either going to get a Republican that's doing nothing for you, or you're going to get a Democrat that's doing nothing for you, but you're going to pass all the other guys that's actually going to do something for you.
Yep.
And they ain't getting no props because they ain't a Democrat or Republican. And that's what we need to change. You know what I'm saying? We need to get out of their system. That's their system. They got us in that. We don't need, a dude don't need $1 million to get 1 million votes. All we got to do is get 1 million people say, we want to vote him. We want to vote on him, man. We all like that, what she's saying. We like what she's doing, regardless of what party it is. We don't even care about what party it is. You know what I'm saying? That's how we going to get changed, man. But as long as they got us into their two system, we ain't getting nowhere. And don't forget, whoever they put there, they all selected this person as a group and put him there. Oh, this is going to be the head Republican. This is going to be the head Democrat. They put him there. Even when they put Hillary Clinton there, she ain't supposed to have been there. Bernie Sanders supposed to have been there. He let them put somebody to substitute for him. So now he coming back saying, yo, man, I want to go. Y'all want to vote for me? Hell no. When you had your own chance, you quit. You know what I'm saying? I come to the boxing ring. I was supposed to be fighting Floyd tonight. But when I get to the round, I'm like, oh, man, I ain't going in there. They send you in there, and then you get the chip, and I'm like, yeah, I want to fight you for the championship. Man, you ain't fighting nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? You quit.
Yeah.
You let somebody else come and take your thing. What make you think that everybody going to get behind you now, and you ain't going to quit again? You're a quitter. You know what I'm saying? You're a quitter, man. You know, we don't need no quitters, man. We need people going straight to the top, man, you know? And we need to get behind somebody black, and I'm like I said, it's black and it's black. So we don't need no Oreo brother, man. We need a real brother that's out there, a real sister. And it ain't too many to find, man. There's no, yo, I want to say this real quick, too. You seen for the good, right after the COVID-19 came out, right? You seen for about a good 2 months when the police was whipping our ass everywhere all over the map. What black person came out and said something? That I'm talking about, like either a celebrity or basketball star or something, or any politician. It took fucking Obama 2 months to come out after everybody was like, yo, where Obama? Where Obama? Then he came out and he sent a letter, a statement. Nobody stood up for us. Nobody.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have no black leader. None. Farrakhan, I ain't for Farrakhan either. Nobody came out. Nobody said, yo, this is too much going on, man. Until the people came out and said, you know what, man, we had enough. And we seen that nobody coming to rescue us. They'd have been beating us every day, man, if people wouldn't have decided and say, yo, man, enough is enough, man. It was happening. It was like nobody was coming out for us, man. Not one elected politician came out, white or black, and said, yo, man, listen, man, this is like the 20th time this done happened this month, man. Something got to stop. Nobody stood up for us.
Something got to stop.
Nobody stood up. It's like they put out a word out and said, whoever stand up for them, you finish. And nobody stood up. What happened to Jay-Z? What happened to 50 Cent? What happened to, nobody stood up for us.
And like with Jay-Z, like, I don't know, like, you know, some of the stuff that he be wearing and, you know, what he supposedly, I guess, representing.
He threw up this.
Is he 5%?
He already told you. He threw up this. Once he threw up this right there, that already tell you right there. That's the diamond. It ain't nothing else to be said. That's so gone. You know, and people look at it like this, too. They look at, oh, Puff Daddy, Jay-Z, 50 Cent, Nas, Godson. But you selling Hennessy. 50 Cent selling effing. Puff Daddy bragging, talking about he got a school and all this and that, but you selling Ciroc, man. You killing us, man. You know what I'm saying? This dude selling Ace of Spades. You killing us, man. You know what I mean? People that's addicted to alcohol. So you stop selling. So check this out. You stop selling crack on your local block where you probably had a little 30 or 40 customers, the max. And people say, oh yeah, he doing something good. Now you selling alcohol to everybody around the damn world. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you know, it's like, and these are the people that we look up to and tell our kids, oh yeah, that's the man, he a hero. That's not a hero, man. That's called a 10%. That's a bloodsucker to pull. Coming out community, see our weakness, and then
you said the 10%.
Yeah, 10% bloodsucker to pull. You know what I'm saying? Those the same dudes that are sit in the store and sell pork, sell cigarettes and all that, but they don't smoke cigarettes. They don't eat pork.
Right.
When you go to them Chinese restaurants, they sell for young pong soup and 4 chicken wings. They don't eat that. They got their own pan, eating their vegetables on the side. They don't eat that.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are 10%. They just use that. They use that for profit. You know what I'm saying? They don't eat none of that. And that's what the 10% is, man. You go in the store, they sell all the looses in the world. Yo, Pop, you smoke? Nah, I don't smoke, man. Yo, you drink? Nah, I don't drink. But you selling all the alcohol? Look when COVID-19 came out. You had the 10% out here selling a thing, rubbing alcohol for $20. Hand sanitizer, $45. Shit like that. You know, you're just taking advantage of the poor people, man. We got enough people taking advantage of us, man. Everywhere you go, somebody taking advantage of us, man. Yep. You know, we got to start owning things. We don't own nothing. You go to the whole, how many, now you out there, how many, like say you go to Rodeo Drive, how many stores is owned by Black Americans?
Oh, not many. Like, I'm in Las Vegas, so it's definitely not many out here.
And I'm talking about a Black American. I'm not talking about an African Black.
I know what you mean.
I'm talking about a Black.
Because in Atlanta,
your uncle from Louisiana.
In Atlanta is like that, like it's a lot of Black-owned businesses, but like you saying, a lot of them not really Black American.
Yeah, I'm talking about Black American. Your grandma from New Orleans, or you know what I'm saying, way back in Cleveland and all that. You know, we ain't owning nothing. They're not providing nothing for us, man. And that's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So we all got to get together everywhere, man. And you got to get your community, and you got to build with your community, your people, man. But we got to stop killing each other. We got to, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to, because it's making look at Chicago. 90-something people got shot during this weekend, man.
Yeah.
Come on. And now you think that and nobody's getting arrested. They allowed us to kill each other, man. Come on. At what point do you think that? Look at YouTube. You see these dudes making videos about, yo, I'm going to kill this dude tomorrow. And this dude is actually dead tomorrow. Nobody's in jail. The next day, somebody else said, I'm going to kill him. Nobody's in jail. They just letting, this is called population control. Whoever don't die from coronavirus, gonna die for marching after the coronavirus and marching doing that. If you don't die from the police whipping your ass, you're gonna die for the black-on-black crime. And then after that, look, then you get poor health care. So they saying that if you already got a factor, you're gonna die. And then they go in our community, we don't got the right food, so we got diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. We already got all this. And they got something coming to do that if people got anything, you more likely to die. Come on, homeboy. Everybody trying to kill us, man. And for us to be out here shooting and killing each other is outrageous, man. We should be the last person. A black man see another black person, you should be happy as hell, man. Because we keep on going at this rate right here, we're going to be extinct. We're going to be like some fucking dinosaurs, man. You know, how much could we take? Disease killing us, HIV, cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes, police.
Yeah. And they even stick with that cancer because like it's not like the uncommon story, you know, like my grandmother, she died from cancer and she used to go to the doctor like every week. So why they didn't find out that she have cancer until it was time for her to die?
Look my mom's too,
that's
man.
weird. You feel me?
My mom's ain't had nothing. My mom's went to the hospital and all of a sudden, like a little while later, a couple of months, my mom's dead, man. You know what I'm saying? I was 18 years old, so these people, man, they got so many things going on, and then even the food, man, we got to keep out. We got to grow our own food. You got to become vegan. You can't be eating this food that these people got out here, man. You ain't never seen a chicken that what I'm saying that's like 25 pounds and 40 pounds and 60 pounds, and they got steroids, all these HMOs and all this and there. They've got things in our meat that's making our men feminine. So they're already intimidated by the black man anyway. You could be any black man in 5 Caucasians. You ain't even say nothing. One of us backing up like this. So they don't want that in us. So they trying to break our kids down generation to generation, and they doing it through the food. Because you remember back in the days before they started this right here, when the young dudes was drinking the milk and all that, they was starting to get breasts and all that. And they was saying something was inside the milk. Remember?
I think I heard about something like that before.
With an E, Shaniqua. Estrogen. Yeah. It was all in the milk, and the little boys was started growing boobs and all that. And now it's the same thing, man. You got all our kids out here. You know, a lot of kids are feminine and this, that, and the third. A lot of the males. This is systematically to break down the black man. And the last thing we need is us breaking each other down and killing each other and harming each other. I don't care what you got, man. If you got it, you doing it. Yo, do your thing, brother. That's it, man. You know, every dog got their day, man. But if you dead or in jail, you missed out on your day.
Oh, no doubt, man. And I appreciate you blessing the platform, man.
Peace.
You know, giving us some your time, man. I definitely want to have you back up here, you know, and build with you again. I think that people need to probably hit this on the rewind because it was a lot of jewels dropped in this episode, man. Again, if y'all ain't already know, where they can follow you at?
I Am My Community, INC Inc. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube, on Facebook, Instagram, K-Born Rivers. KBORN RIVERS.
Gotcha. No doubt. So y'all go ahead and subscribe to the at Wrong Kind East podcast, please. Y'all go sub up. This will be available on all podcast platforms, man. Salute, man. Appreciate it. Peace.
183rd all the way to LA.